Hi, my name is Ivan, and today I want to show you a step by step on how I use my printer. As you can see, this is my printer. This is Epson L3210. This printer can do two things. One is printing, of course, and second is photocopying. And I'll show you two of these methods step by step. First, printing. What you need is obviously the printer. You need sheets of paper in the back. Make sure you remember, because otherwise it may broke the printer if it doesn't have a safety measure. Then a device can be a laptop, computer, or something, any device that is compatible with this plug right here, that has a file that you want to print. So first we need to power the printer. You see in the back there's two cables. The black one is a plug to run it, power it with electricity. Here, plug it, and it should be powered. Turn it on. You press this button. Wait a little while. Wait until the noise stops. It stopped and it should be working. So see, the back, this white cable is to connect the printer with the device. So let me plug it. It's a bit hard with one hand. Done. So now open your documents. Here I'm using photos. You can print almost anything. You can print photos, you can print documents, you can print like Word, you can print presentation. In this case I'm gonna print photo. I've already set up the photo here. This is a Jelawat monument, and generally every document or file program or file manager has some kind of print button. In here, what we have to do is click the three dots. There's a cetak or print button. There's the photo. Then this is all the settings. You can mess around if you want, but I'll break it down each of them fast. This is landscape or portrait. You can choose if you want it portrait or landscape. This is how much you want copies of it. I only want one. This is paper size, so that it matches with the paper that you're using. This case I have A4, so I don't change that. There's paper types, there's photo size, there's page margin, and yeah, I never really use these. I usually use a third-party application. But if you want, you can use these. I'll only go for the default just for demonstration purposes. Then I'll click print. Should start printing now. The image that I'm printing is colorized, so it will use a lot of color, and because of that it will usually take a bit while than you normally would. Usually when you want to print like documents, it's usually in black and white, so it will use less ink, so it will print a little bit faster. There you go. This is the picture. All prints. Oh yeah, one last thing. Make sure if you buy a new printer, remember to fill these with ink with the corresponding color. I already filled it, so I don't need to right now. But if you have a new printer, make sure you fill the ink. There. This is how you print. Now the second, I will show you how to photocopy. For photocopy, you don't need a device. You only need a printer, empty sheets of paper, and the thing that you want to photocopy. In this case, I want to photocopy this picture. So how do you do it? First, of course, you turn on the printer, and then you open this lid. There, you can take the picture, flip it. You see this arrow right here. We need to put the edge, the corners of the painting according to the arrows. There. Make sure that it lines with the border. After that, you close the lid, and then there's two options right here. There's black and white mode, there's colorized mode. You can choose if you want it black and white or with color. For this case, I want it black and white, so I press the black and white button, and it should photocopy it. There. You see, when it's black and white, it's much faster to print because it only use one type of ink and not all four of them. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is the photocopy version. Now you might be asking, what is this fourth button? Well, it is a reset button when something like this happens. So for example, if you you forgot to put the paper, but you already pressed maybe the print button, or maybe press this button to photocopy, the printer will detect that there's a paper and would automatically stop. Now, not all printers do this. So remember to always prepare your paper, because of course it will break your printer. In this case, my printer here has a safety measure. You see, the light besides the fourth button is red. If you want to reset it, press it. Done, and it should be ready to be used again. So yeah, remember to always prepare your empty sheets of paper. And that's how to use a printer. My printer in this case. Generally, all printers have both functions. There's some that only has prints, some that has both print and photocopy, but it generally has the same steps. So you can maybe take one or the other, doesn't matter. So my point is, it is generally the simple steps on how to print or photocopy using printer. So yeah, I hope it gives something useful today, and thank you.